everybody. Welcome back to Goodnight, Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy. I'm going to read you another story. And I've got a fun book tonight because it's a book about reading a book. In fact, it's a book about learning to read. This book is called How to Teach a Slug to Read. How to Teach a Slug to Read. Can you teach a slug to read? Wow, I don't know. I know I can teach you to read, but can we teach a slug to read? We need to get into this book and find out what's going to happen with this slug. Slimy, slimy slug who needs to learn how to read. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go.
How to Teach a Slug to Read, written by Susan Pearson, illustrated by David Slonim. When you teach a slug to read, you should, number 1, start out by putting labels on his favorite things, like corn, bug, bean, carrot, worm. They're labeling the words of all the things the slug likes to help him learn how to read. 2, next, find a really good book. This is very important, or your slug will lose interest. The best books will have some slugs in them, like Laughing Lizards. Ugh, lizards eat slugs. Probably not a good book. A Tale of Two Termites. Boring. Homework is fun. Get serious. Hug a Bug? No way. Mushy love stories. Yuck. Rhymes from Mother Slug. Oh, I want this one. Mother Slug rhymes are good. They have lots of slugs in them, and the rhymes will help your slug remember the words. They look for good books, just like we do. Number 3, prop the book up close to the ground. I can't see. The slug's too small. He can't read those words. Okay, 4. Find a rock for your slug to sit on so he can see the page better. Be patient. It will take your slug some time to climb up the rock. Slugs are really, really slow. He's reading the book. Mary had a little slug. His skin was smooth as silk. She dressed him in a satin shirt and fed him bread and milk. Ooh, I love it. It's a book the slug's interested in. Number 5, show your slug the words that repeat a lot. This will help him spot them right away. Like, once a bug, 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 on a rug, rug, rug. Bug. I learned to fly, 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 say goodbye, bye, bye. Fly, fly, bug. He's remembering the words. He's learning how to read. Number 6, help the slug sound out words. Whatever can the matter be? Sally Slug has climbed a tree. She'll come down at 10:30, then she'll climb back up again. Slug. Slug. Hey, I can read slug. He sounded out the word slug. Number 7. Make a vocabulary list. Slug loves new words. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a slug who gave her a hug and told her to have a nice day. What's a tuffet? A tuffet is a low seat. What's curds and whey? Cottage cheese. No kidding. The big slug's explaining to the little slugs what the words mean, and that'll help him remember. Number 8, let your slug underline his favorite words in slug slime. Sweet Sammy Slug slides through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown. Look, the slug just drew a line with slime under the word nightgown. To make sure the children are tucked in their beds, and dreams of slug fairies dance in their heads. That looks like fun and a good way to learn how to read. Number 9, Read your slug's favorite poems with him as many times as he wants. Read him other books, too, like Slug for President, The Pokey Little Slug, Slug and Snail are Friends, The Snail in the Hat, Go Slug Go, to where the wild slugs are. They read lots of different books, like we do. That's how you learn how to read. Number 10, be patient. Reading isn't learned in a day. It can take months. But don't give up. It's worth it in the end. And then, one day, he will read books to you. It was a dark and stormy night. Then he will read books to the beetles and the butterflies and the grasshoppers and the crickets and the bumblebees and the dragonflies. He may start a story hour even at school. Once upon a time, when all were sleeping, a slug came creeping. Books will teach him how to play soccer. Books will show him slugs in other lands. Books will show him the whole wide world. And all because you taught a slug to read.
Wow, we did teach the slug to read. Oh my goodness, that was exciting. Did you see all that slug had to learn? There was so much that he had to do. He had to read the words, he had to sound out the words, he had to learn the letters. Learning to read is not easy, but it's so worth it, because when you learn to read, you get to open books and go on such amazing adventures, just like we do every single night, and just like the slug does now. You know, it's really important that if somebody's teaching you how to read, you pay very close attention, whether it be your mom or your dad or your grandma or your teacher at school. You need to pay attention so you can learn how to read, so you can open up a book and read to somebody someday. Maybe you can read to Miss Dorothy. I would love if you would read to me sometime. I love reading, and I want you to love reading. But you have to learn how to read, and it takes a long time, and you have to work really hard at it. So I want you to think about that, especially if you go to school tomorrow. If you go to school and the teacher's talking, shh, be quiet, listen and learn. That's how you will know how to read pretty soon, just like the slug. And always, whenever you're at school, just like at home, the teacher's in charge. And you know what you need to do? Obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye!
Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.